John, first win of the season. How did you find the game at the weekend?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I thought we clicked together as a team. Obviously, I've been carrying a suspension from last year, so I've missed the first two. And from watching them other games, it seems like we've been improving. So obviously, the game against Newcastle just seemed to have clicked, and we had a lot of joy down edges. I personally myself enjoyed it, getting back out there, and basically just getting the win. That's the main thing, getting a bit of form for all those lads to get a roll on, and hopefully get some form going. We can go on a run and win more games.
Yeah, you got plenty of minutes under your belt as well. Is that something you're looking for this year at Keighley?
Yeah, to be honest, it is something I'm looking for. That's why I need to keep myself, in high fitness levels and stuff like that. But I always have this feeling of like as much game time as I possibly can do, as much as Reece is willing to let me have, just because like I always find I improve from being on pitch a lot more, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Like I say, it's something, more minutes the better for me, really. Yeah.
And so much training doesn't always replicate game time. Is that right?
No, yeah. So it's a different type of fitness that you get from training when you do your conditioning and stuff like that to what you do in a game. And to be honest, in training you can't replicate it without going full on and playing for 80 minutes. But you do the next closest thing to it, which still gets you fit, but it's not the same as going out against a team that's competing, that's trying to beat you as well as trying to beat them. So that's where I'm looking to definitely improve off that as far as that goes.
You've been a key signing here at Keighley going into the championship journey. For fans that haven't particularly watched Thomas Doyle play, what can we expect?
Do we have tries?
Barge overs.
Yeah, barge overs. No, basically just hard work. Plenty of defence, plenty of working hard, mainly trying to get other players to play the best that they can, and just doing the best that I can, and hopefully results come with that, and like I say, be always the case where I'll try my hardest every week, whatever team, do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So the basic what most players tend to have in every team, basically. Yeah.
And how did you find the Keighley fans first time in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, great. Very noisy, which is what I like. So, yeah, they're good. They were chanting all game, stuff like that. And obviously, they all stayed after we won. We were clap fans. They all stayed, and I can tell that it's a good group of fans. And hopefully, we'll see a lot more of them each weekend. Yeah,
we've got Batley this week. They've had a bit of a slow start to the championship. How do you see that game going?
Well, in my previous experiences with Batley, they've always been tough games. So I think they're also a team where if they're coming back off a few losses, having this slow start, I think they'll be a team that will definitely want to do us over in that sense. So I know it'll be a tough game, but I also know what our squad's capable of to try and stifle what they're going to bring. And obviously they're a team that don't go away. They've always been known for keeping going, and obviously how far they got last year getting to the final, which were well deserved, and stuff like that. We know we're in for a tough game, but like I say, if we play anything like we did at the weekend and just improve his defence a lot more, because we're going to be coming a lot more down middle, I would have thought, then I can see a win on cards for us also.
Just tell fans what the slope's like at Batley. Does it make a difference as a player? Do you notice it?
Yeah, you do notice it. Their thing is like they'll play it every week, so they know how to play the hill better than most teams, because that's the case of obviously they're playing there every other week. But like I think you notice it more when you're in a tough game, when it is close, or when you get beat. That's when you notice it, because you think, oh, I've got that to go up now, as well as they've got points and stuff like that. But other than that, it's just it kind of morphs into one. It's like any normal game then and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And last question, it's a random one from social media. What did you have in your pancakes last night?
I had chocolate spread on pancakes last night. Yeah.
No savoury option.
No. Just they didn't last long neither. Straight down.
Good lad. Cheers.